Hey, happy Saturday, everyone. This is Andy Tuttle with the Tuttle Group at Fairway. Hope you're doing well. Just wanted to reach out to you with a DFW weekly mortgage market update and want to talk to you about what's happened the last week, what that means for rates, and then the forecast going into next week. So remember, we're going to be looking at a price chart, the mortgage-backed security price chart. So the lower the price, the higher the rates. Let's take a look at the charts and see what happens. See what happened. So this is November 8th. Remember, prices fell off the map for the next month. We saw rates spike almost a point. We saw a little bit of a rally, and now we've settled into this trading range here. And then we had a nice rally last week. And if you'll remember, at the end of last week, I said we would be carefully floating. But if something happened early in the week, we would have to switch to a locking position because there were a lot of market updates that came out and a lot of market movers and volatility. And actually, on Monday, we had a lock alert, issued a lock alert, and locked many of our clients that had a contract. A lot of you, probably all of you, you are in a position where you are still looking for a home, right? And some of you are coming in just on the blog, and some of you are obviously working with us right now, and you're out there shopping for a home. So wherever you're at in that, you obviously aren't going to be locked right now. But to understand what happened, last week there were two main things. One, the main one was the Trump speech on the 28th. That happened the night. The next day, the Dow jumped up 300 basis points. We had what we call a gap down opening. So this was Tuesday. We had a worsening market going into the speech, and then we had a gap down opening in price the next day, and we really stayed on a downward escalator through the end of the week. Luckily, we have some support hold here, right at this line. Bonds on Friday went below that, but they climbed back up. That's very, very important. Overall, rates ticked up a little over a quarter point in the week, and so we are carefully floating again. We locked most of you on Monday that had a contract before this happened. For new clients going in, if you get a contract this weekend, we're going to be floating into next week. We've got jobless claims coming out next week, initial claims. We've got a light news week, but some important things happening, and so we'll be keeping an eye on that, and we'll be watching this technical line here about 101.71, and if we go below 101.5, we're in a little bit of trouble, but we're hoping for a nice rally, and we'll be carefully floating to see what happens next week. So if you get a contract over the weekend, just know we'll look at it, a lock strategy, right on Monday, and make sure that you're in good position going into next week. Happy hunting out there. Call us if you need us for updated pre-approvals or updated numbers, whatever you need, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.